I'm Tshepo Mafokane. I am the founder and creator of Sober Design House. I realized I needed to start sober when I had landed what I thought was my dream job at a very big company, and I thought I wanted to be in the merchandising division. That was practically all our dreams as design students, that we're going to work for a big corporation and be buyers. And shortly after getting there, I realized that it was not what it was. I had a terrible time there. I learned a lot of good things that basically improved the way I started running business at that stage. But I realized clearly from there that I didn't have the freedom I needed to be a creative. I'd already fallen in love with the process of creating something, bringing it from concept to a finished product. And I realized very early that it wouldn't be possible there. And also after a couple of years, which was only like 2.5 years, I realized that I got all the knowledge I needed. And it helped me run the operation that I run even better, understanding the retail market. I had gotten that. So I think if anything, it encouraged me more to want to have something of my own. And I'm very autonomous. Not that I don't like being told what to do, but I'm very self-driven and I get things done. So being in an environment where you're being told what to do all the time, I find it very stifling because you can't even be your best. You just have to do what you're told. And I realized then that maybe I'm a control freak or I'm a bully, whatever. But I knew I wanted to lead something, and being a visionary, you have to be a leader. So the name Sober came to me after the realization as a designer, the realization that, if you're not true to yourself, if you're chasing clout or money or things like that, you end up having to betray your vision. You end up being led by your customer. And being sober for me was a stage in my career where I realized that I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to design what I liked. And if you don't like it, that's okay. I'm sure there's plenty of other labels. So it was out of strong will. And for me to do away with chasing clients and doing whatever they like, and even if you don't like it, I felt myself sobering up from that. It was a sober experience because I uncluttered my brain and decided that, it felt like being sober. I was at peace. I was operating in my own gift. Basically, that's what sober feels like to me, Essentially, I regard sober to be my legacy, okay? And from that, I would like it to eventually be like an institution where I can groom new talent, teach them everything that I didn't learn from school with my experience. I think that is going to do a lot to enrich the market right now because it's so saturated with designers. But I think we're slowly losing touch with what it is, what's the real nitty-gritty, the getting your hands dirty. I would like to have new talent or students, because I've tried everything, being with boards of advisory and whatever, and also mentoring. But I would like it to be something where I could run through the process with them, possibly even hand over. I want a team of designers working under Sober eventually. And then also, I would like Sober to become a lifestyle brand, not just clothes. I want perfumes, furniture, decor. I want it to encompass every single aspect of our customer's life. They must have the shoes, they must have the earrings. I've realized that people, when they fall in love with the brand, it's not just the dress. They'll buy anything from me. If I style up a garment, they want the shoes and the earrings. So they're buying into my taste. I think essentially I have very good taste. So that's how I would want to grow the brand, just to encompass everything that resembles what a sober customer loves and wants.